Good evening and warm welcome.
मारू
Good evening and warm welcome to everyone.
माउस काय वापरती हो यार? वाह, क्या हुआ?
डेट चेंज कर रही थी वो अपने आप, कुछ तो अजीब सा हो गया। 22 मार्च वाउचर नंबर।
If you are able to hear my voice, you can let me know. You can unmute or use the chat box. Thank you, Senthil, for confirming.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Dr. Bedi. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Thank you very much for joining in.
Pleasure, sir.
So we will wait for another 5 minutes for rest of the participants to join.
Good evening, sir.
Meanwhile, good evening. Meanwhile, you can unmute and introduce yourself or use the chat box as well. So you can share something about yourself, and also if you have any specific expectation from the course, you can share. So somebody has joined with the name V. If you could share about yourself, it will be great. Somebody has joined with the name V. If you can introduce yourself, it will be great. Unless you want to hide your identity, then it's a different issue. So, good evening, Anil, and warm welcome. Dr. Bedi, good evening. Joby, good evening and warm welcome. Senthil Kumar, good evening. Gulnal, good evening and warm welcome. Pooja, good evening. Ram
गुड
Mohan,
इवनिंग सर।
thank you. Ram Mohan, good evening and warm welcome. So, there is you, there is we. Then Aishwarya, good evening and warm welcome. Dr. Kavita, good evening and warm welcome. Ruby, good evening and warm welcome. So, thanks, Aishwarya, for your reply on the chat. Senthil, thank you. So I am going to explain in next some 15-20 minutes about uh, mind, negativity, how they function together, and then we are going to do a powerful activity where we are going to experience the power of NLP. So thanks Vijay for introducing yourself. Vijay from Kerala. Galaxy A7 2018. If you can introduce yourself, it will be great. Thanks, Pahel, for introducing. Good evening and warm welcome.
संजय सर जी नमस्ते। हेलो हेलो।
Hi,
नमस्ते जी।
Namaste. Who is this?
डॉक्टर रूबी।
Hi, Dr. Ruby. How are you?
फाइन थैंक यू सर, बधाई हो बहुत बहुत।
I'm
बहुत अच्छा
sorry.
प्रोग्राम
Ah,
बहुत अच्छा हुआ आपका, बधाई हो बहुत बहुत
thank you.
जी।
So we will wait for 2-3 minutes more for others to join. If you're comfortable, you can use the chat box, introduce yourself, and also share if there is any specific expectation you have from the course. Good evening, Mrunal. Give me just 2 minutes. So I trust you can see my slides, right? If you are able to see my slides clearly, you can use the chat box or unmute and tell me. Thank you very much, Aishwarya, for confirming. Dr. Kavita, will you? So the entire recording is there on. This session is recorded live on YouTube. You can go and check it anytime you want. So once again, warm welcome to the session on power of meditation using NLP. We are going to today understand in short what is NLP, how it works, and how we can use the power of NLP to kind of transform our lives. So I'm going to share in 2-3 minutes about Apollo Leadership. Apollo Leadership, we provide customized training interventions. Some of the programs which we have designed and delivered are in front of you. During these COVID times, we are glad that it is over now. We delivered more than 100 free sessions, and we continue to do that on various topics on NLP, on self development, on leadership, and some unique programs like love languages, law of karma, emotional wellness, and so on. We provide entire learning consultancy starting from training need identification to training delivery and helping organizations develop internal training capabilities. My name is Sanjay Goyal. This is about me here. Some of the companies I have worked with are US Consulate, Flipkart, SBI, Jindal Steels, Reliance, USV, Kotak Bank, BPCL, to name the few. My YouTube channel, Sanjay B. Goyal, you can go there and subscribe, like, and share so that you receive recordings of the sessions on which I go live, plus additional videos I put in, plus they will also remind you when I go live so that you don't miss the sessions. Apart from that, we also have groups on our LinkedIn group, WhatsApp group, Facebook group, and Telegram group. So you can join any of these groups so that you get regular updates. Also, we have a separate meditation group, so you can join that so that you don't have to register for this classes we conduct almost weekly or at least one in 10 days. So you can join these groups, meditation group. You don't have to register then, and you can join directly whenever we do these programs. What I have done in the past, in short, coaching and counseling. Now, how this coaching counseling are different, I will try to tell you during the program. I must have done more than 500 one-to-one sessions, face to face also, and on Zoom also. So let's start with the session. We are connected on Zoom, which is connected with internet. So in case there is some disturbance, you are not able to hear me clearly, you can tell me and I will repeat it for you. If by chance I get locked out due to internet issue, you give me 3-4 minutes. I have a standby system and I will log in immediately. It has happened only once so far. I have allowed you to unmute anytime, right? Uh, because I know that you are eager to learn. That is why on a Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. you could have been doing anything, but you prefer to come and attend this session. So you can unmute and share during the program, ask questions anytime. However, remember to mute yourself subsequently so that it doesn't disturb others. Plus, when we do the group demonstration, it is very important that you keep your videos on. So you can adjust yourself in such a way that I can see you at least above shoulders, around shoulders, your face, so that I know what kind of impact, my suggestions are creating so that I can customize them accordingly. Otherwise, it is not possible for me to kind of do this group development. If the videos are not on, then I will be kind of forced to skip the demonstration, which is the key to the program. Right. Uh, so, are we okay with this? You can write on the chat box yes, or if you have anything to say, you're sure you're welcome. Thank you very much for those yes and okay on the chat box. Okay, so very quickly, if our mind could have been represented by a circle, this is how our mind would look. Represented by a circle, a small part of it would be conscious mind, and the larger part, almost the 90%, is the unconscious mind. Now, how both are different? Unconscious mind acts like a storage device. For example, we all have smartphones, right? In these smartphones, what happens? We receive messages, receive pictures, we receive videos. All this information gets stored in the storage part of our mobile. The objective is that whenever you want to retrieve this information, watch those videos, or check those messages again, you can do it easily because you have this storage device. The storage device is always comparatively larger than the processing memory, which is comparatively small. Like in the modern world, mobiles can have up to 256 GB of storage. However, the processing memory can be 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, comparatively very small. Same way, same analogy, conscious mind and unconscious mind. Now, how they are different? Apart from one difference I told you is the storage. The second is our conscious mind does thinking. It does logical thinking or reasoning, and it takes decisions. So right now you're listening to whatever I am saying. You're listening and you are analyzing the information which is given by me right now. So this information which you are analyzing is right now done by your conscious mind. What does unconscious mind do? Apart from being a storage device, our unconscious mind is creative, imaginative, emotional, and intuitive. So the intuitions which we get, right? These intuitions come from our unconscious mind. Now, how do we know that our unconscious mind is emotional? Very simple example is that we watch movies. When we watch movies, some of the movies, we become so emotional that we really become sad watching that movie, right? Many times, many people become so sad that they are almost at the verge of tears. You may even start crying also. Even though you know whatever is happening in front of your screen is imaginary, it is not happening in real time, right? Even when we know that it is not real, we still become emotional and we start crying, or we definitely become sad. Now, this is because our unconscious mind stores emotions, and because it is comparatively very large to conscious mind. What happens is when our unconscious mind gets some trigger, emotional trigger, it gets emotional, it overcomes our conscious mind, which represents logic. So, our logic goes for a toss and we become sad, or uh, we may even start crying. That is why it is said that we should not take any decision when we are too happy, too sad, too angry,
Open.
because when we are emotional we cannot think logical. How do we know that our unconscious mind is creative and imaginative? So for that you will have to close your eyes for a couple of seconds. So please close your eyes for a couple of seconds, and you can think about an elephant. So you can imagine an elephant, a monkey sitting on an elephant eating an apple. happily sitting on an elephant eating an apple? You can open your eyes and tell me what did you see?
Elephant, monkey, apple.
Thank you very much. So we all saw all this. Very unlikely that in real life we have seen a monkey sitting on an elephant eating an apple happily. However, all this we could create because our unconscious mind is creative and imaginative. So thank you, Senthil, for sharing that. What did others see? Did you see monkey, elephant, apple? You can use the chat box and tell me.
Yes, sir, we have seen that.
Thank you very much. Thanks for confirming. Okay, so this is the major difference between conscious mind and unconscious mind. Conscious mind is the logical part, unconscious mind is emotional part. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Now, what are the other things that our unconscious mind is capable of doing? Our unconscious mind can work. It works 24 by 7, 365 days. No holidays, no breaks. It is capable of doing multitasking. It is capable of multitasking. Automatic response, automatic movements are controlled by our unconscious mind. Habits, habits which are stored in our habits are stored in our unconscious mind. Even our thinking patterns, right? The thinking patterns are like we always say that people uh, think in a particular way, or when we discuss about other people, which we should not do so. We always say that this person always thinks like this. So this thinking pattern is also controlled by our unconscious mind. Automatic response. One example is I hold this wire. I don't know it is hot. Before I realize this is hot, I will immediately drop it. Now, these automatic instant responses are controlled by our unconscious mind. So this is what we uh, understand in NLP as the theory of mind. So 96% of whatever we do every day, or 96% of whatever we do in our lives, are controlled by our unconscious mind. Isn't it huge? 96% of whatever we do every day, or 96% of whatever we do in our whole lives, are controlled by our unconscious mind. Now, how does our mind work? So we receive information from our senses. Conscious mind receives it, processes it, filters it, saves it in our unconscious mind for future reference. So whenever we need this information, we will go back and retrieve it automatically. This is an automatic response. For example, what do you see in my screen?
Kiwi also forming a shape of triangle.
So we can see kiwi and the triangular shape. Thank you. What else?
Is it cucumber, sir?
Sorry.
Is it cucumber?
Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't matter what it is, don't worry. So as per you, that was cucumber, so no worries. What else?
Triangle.
So you are able to see a triangle, right?
Yeah, I too was able to, but
Yeah.
Andres got
Triangle.
disconcerting.
A triangle shaped tissue paper.
Triangle shaped tissue paper,
Yeah.
Triangle and kiwi.
triangle and kiwi.
Three
Now,
cuts in a piece of kiwi.
so how do we know that this is kiwi? Or somebody said it is cucumber. So how does he know that this is kiwi or cucumber?
Because we are
We need to
seeing
have
this.
it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead, ma'am.
Because we are seeing this by eyes. We are
Yeah.
using our
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah. So we have seen this means what? Thank you very much. So we have seen this means
And it is
when
stored
we
in the memory.
yeah. So thank you very much for that. So when we saw it for the first time and when we ate it, we asked, what is this? and somebody said, yeah, this is called as kiwi. And then we ate this kiwi, we saw this kiwi, and these images of kiwi along with the taste and the texture, feeling got stored in our unconscious mind. If you close your eyes and think about the kiwi, about kiwi you had last time, your experience, you can remember the taste and you can remember the feeling also what you have uh, when you had kiwi. If somebody has not seen kiwi and he sees this picture, what will happen? Because there is no information, it will start analyzing what is possible. And like somebody said, it was cucumber, so anybody can assume anything. So our conscious mind will automatically pick a picture which resembles closest to this and use it as a reference point. Okay.
Yeah, I
Now the
didn't
second,
even know what is kiwi.
no, it's okay, doesn't matter. So that is
Kiwi,
not
just a
important.
bird.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. Now let's move on. So this is not about this program is not about understanding kiwi. It is about understanding our unconscious mind. Okay, how it works. Now let us understand the second part. Everybody was able to see a triangle. The question is, was a triangle really there? Have I really drawn a triangle?
Not necessarily.
No, sir.
Yeah, no,
Three triangular cuts in three pieces of kiwi.
right. So a
No.
triangle is not there, but we still see a triangle. Why? Because when my conscious mind goes automatically in my unconscious mind to search for the information, it comes across kiwi and it also comes across a geometric figure called triangle, which we have seen several times. And so our conscious mind assumes that this is kiwi and also there is a triangle. So this happens automatically. We have to remember that we have no control over this. I cannot, in my mobile phone, I can go in my storage device and delete pictures of what is stored. However, we don't have that privilege or liberty of going into our unconscious mind and deleting those information. Like if you've seen kiwi, images are there in kiwi of images are there of kiwi in your mind. Whenever you see a kiwi, whenever I see a kiwi, automatically my mind will go and pick up that information. I have seen a triangle, so my mind will automatically go and in my unconscious mind and pick the triangle. I have no control over this process. So the difference between mobile storage and our mind storage, unconscious, is we don't have liberty. We don't have flexibility of deleting any information which is stored in our unconscious mind consciously. Right. Now, very quickly in 5 minutes, can you give me examples of negative emotions?
Fear,
anger,
So,
Frustration.
fear. I'm sorry. Give me just 1 minute. There's some image blocking my camera.
Jealous.
Frustration.
Okay. So, thank you. So,
anger,
jealousy, frustration, all
hate,
these are negative emotions. Hate is a negative emotion. What else? Sadness.
anger,
Sorry.
Sorrow.
Sorry.
Sorrow.
I didn't understand.
Sadness.
being angry,
Angry. Okay. Thank you. So, anger is a negative emotion. Thank you very much.
Ego.
Ego is a negative
Self-doubt.
emotion.
Sir,
Regret.
memorizing something which is very sad.
Self doubt is a negative emotion.
Regret.
Regret is a negative emotion. Okay. So, thank you very much for that. Attitude is not a negative emotion. Attitude is your attitude towards something. Okay. Attitude can be positive or negative. Attitude itself is not positive or negative.
Low
Inferiority.
self-image.
So low self-image, inferiority complex, all these are negative emotions. Like, so I have,
Loneliness.
thank you very much. So I have this in front of my screen. You can look at these emotions. Now, the question for you is, I will give you 30 seconds. Think about it before answering. When you look at these emotions, they are negative emotions. The question is, are they unnecessary? Okay, so I'm giving you 30 minutes. So silence for 30 minutes and then you can speak. 30 seconds, sorry.
I believe yes.
Okay, thank you.
We need this, but we should keep it for a small, little time.
Yeah, so we should
We should
keep
not
this.
prolong it. For a short period of time, we can have these emotions.
I don't think they are necessary.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So, what you're saying is you think they are unnecessary, right? But if you look at these emotions
All
closely,
are required.
all are
All are
required, they're not
required in
unnecessary.
life.
Yeah, got the point. Thank you. So, all these emotions are required, they are not unnecessary. Why? For example, fear. So, what does fear serve? What is the purpose fear serve to us?
It
To
keeps
help
us
us in
away
survival.
from certain
You will
things.
be careful.
You will be careful. So, for example, while driving our car or bike, or even while crossing the streets, we are careful because we fear. What is the fear? That the speeding vehicle would hit us. We can break our legs, break our bones, and we may even lose our life. That fear.
It will not allow you to do same mistake again.
So, it will not allow us to do same mistake again. Thank you very much. Uh, what is the purpose of regret?
That's also same thing.
Same thing, yes.
Accepting our mistakes.
Accepting our mistakes and then
Not
ensuring
committing it
that I
again.
don't, yeah, not committing it again. Thank you. What is, how does anxiety help us? How anxiousness helps us? We become anxious, right?
It will make you to prepare well for
Thank you
whatever
very
you are
much.
going to
Yeah,
do. Or
yeah. So it will make you prepare well. Now I'm feeling I would feel anxious before the program starts. This anxiousness kind of uh, encourages me to set up everything properly,
Helps you
right?
concentrate on the result better.
So I am able to concentrate. I fix
On the
up
result.
everything properly so that, yeah, and I can enjoy also, right? In India Pakistan match, last 6 balls, right? If you follow cricket, last over, 18 runs, right? You enjoy. Abhi kya hoga, right? So you enjoy that, right? So if you look at all these negative emotions, they all tell you they all are necessary because they protect us, right? They serve a purpose. Like the positive emotions, negative emotions are also necessary for living a healthy and happy life. Okay. Now, how does then negative emotions become harmful, right? If these negative emotions become excess, then they become harmful. For example, I get angry on things which are not required. I have everything, still I feel emptiness. I fear those things where I should not be fearing. Then such emotions can cause us, then these negative emotions can be harmful to us. So, so far so good. You can type yes on the chat box if you think we are going in the right direction. We are together on this. So Dr. Kavita says yes, thank you. Wasim says yes, thank you. Senthil Kumar says yes, thank you. Ruby says yes. Mrinal says Mrinali, I think. Aishwarya says yes, thank you. Sebastian says yes, yeah. Vijay says yes. Yeah, thank you very much for all those uh, responses. Sahel says yes. Thank you. Okay. So now, how does the and the second problem with negativity is, see, I'm sorry. So the second uh, what you call the second impact which negative thinking makes on us is, see, you will never hear that a person was extremely happy, right, and because of that he got heart attack, right, because happiness is a state in which you cannot stay for too long. Any positive emotions, any positive states, when we talk about, we cannot stay in that state continuously for a long time. However, when we get into negative state, we can continuously stay in negative state for long time, right? And the worst part of negative state is, the more you become negative, the more negativity will stop you from taking actions to remove that negativity. The more you don't take actions to reduce negativity, the more negative you become. So it's like a downward spiral. You will go deeper in the well of negativity. So once you get into that negative mood, right, when you get into that circle of spiral of self doubt, spiral of regret, spiral of depression, you're going to go deeper and deeper. Very difficult for you to take action on your own. So it is like Google, right? How life is like Google. See, very interesting. If you now search on Google 10 benefits of having milk every day, what will happen? You will get sites which will tell you 10 benefits of having milk every day, even more. Search for 10 harmful effects of having milk every day, and you will also get sites which will tell you harmful effects of having milk every day, right? So life is also like that. What you search for, that you will get. If you search for negativity, you will get negativity in terms in return. If you search for positivity, you will also get positivity. So the today's challenge in the world is not the information, it is the right information. I will give you one more example. Suppose I eat an apple, and somehow some toxic chemicals have gone inside that apple, and I eat it. What happens when I eat an apple which has some toxic chemicals have gone inside that apple? Then what happens?
It might lead to some kind of infection.
So it may lead to some kind of infection. Thank you very much. What else can happen?
Though I love eating apple, suddenly my expression will change. I might not enjoy it.
Okay. What else?
I suddenly will start feeling bad about it that why I ate, that infected apple.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Now you have already eaten that apple, so can't do much about it, right?
I will not feel good.
So what is not feeling good means exactly what will happen.
My mind will shift from happy emotion to a sad emotion.
Okay, so that is the emotional part. What will happen physically to you if you
There
eat an
might be
apple?
pain in the stomach.
So there can be pain, stomach ache. What else can happen?
Indigestion, vomiting.
Indigestion, vomiting, and what? Indigestion, vomiting, nausea. You may even have temperature. You may even feel giddy, right? This is all because you ate an apple which had some toxic chemicals in it, right? Now imagine if your body didn't give all these signals. So even after eating a toxic apple, you didn't feel nausea, you didn't feel vomiting, you didn't feel sick, no stomach upset. Everything was fine. What would happen? So no signals. Even though you have eaten something which is not good for the
Affected. Your body
Actually, due to these signals, we are trying to get the medicines and get healthy earlier.
yeah, thank you very much. So if these symptoms don't happen, then what will happen to our body?
Nothing will happen.
Are you sure nothing will happen? You have eaten something which is toxic and your body
It
is not
might
reacting. Yeah,
it might
please.
cost us in the long run, like if we
It
don't take prevention, it might lead
Thank you
to a
very much.
health
So,
hazard.
yeah, so what happens is these toxic chemicals have gone in your body. If you don't feel like vomiting, if you don't vomit it out, it will continue to stay in your body. These toxic chemicals which have now gone in our body can damage our organs, and you can see the impact of these toxic chemicals in the long run. You may not feel immediately after 4 days, 5 days, but after a week you will see that something is going wrong with your organs. These toxic chemicals which you ate now is going in your blood, right? So what does nausea, vomiting, feeling sick does to you? It gives a signal that you have ate something which is not good for your health and now you have to remove it quickly. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Okay.
yes,
Thank you.
you are.
So the same purpose, if when the negative emotions in our life increase, what does that mean?
One should be very conscious about to get rid of those and
I
thinking of some
agreed. So
positivity.
what does it indicate? What when negative emotions are too high, what does that indicate? Like apple toxic and you feel nausea, vomiting, and so on. What does it indicate?
Maybe it
It will
would mean
give
that
some
it can't
indications
get
like
any
depression and
worse
other
and
things.
the right.
Yeah.
Maybe it would mean that it can't get any worse and the brighter side is yet to come. Just time.
Okay. What else?
Ultimately.
So thank you. What else?
So we'll start getting the physical symptoms too.
We will start getting physical symptoms too. So what does it indicate? There is something wrong in our lives and we need to fix that up. Right. So when negative emotions are at high, there is something wrong in the way we are seeing things, we are living our life. Right. You remember conscious mind receiving information, getting stored in unconscious mind. Right. So what is the biggest battleground in the world? Which is the biggest battleground in the world? Do you know which
Our
is the
mind.
biggest? Our
Mind.
mind.
Your mind.
Our
Mind.
mind.
So our human mind is the biggest battleground in the world. So there is a constant fight happening inside us. So where I can do it, I can't do it. I am good enough, I am not good enough. Do people like me? Do people don't like me? Do I have the capabilities in the and the skill? No, whether I have those capabilities and the skill. Whether I should handle this logically or whether I should handle this emotionally. So we saw this. We receive information, it goes to conscious mind. Now our mind is designed to think 4 times more negative than positive, right? So we already think 4 times negative because it is necessary for our survival. Our instincts, when we were living in caves, our mind used to think lot negative because of which we survived. We continue to do that because our mind has not changed much, right? So now
So will you
we,
repeat the last point, please? I'm sorry, I
no
wasn't able
problems.
to connect with it.
No problem. So what I was saying was, we receive information from our senses. Uh, our conscious mind receives the information, processes it, and stores it in our unconscious mind. Now, conscious mind does the thinking part, and we are capable of thinking 4 times negative. We are designed to think 4 times more negative than positive. My request is if you could keep yourself on mute. Probably you're traveling. Moses, he's not from India and he's traveling right now. Okay. So now, okay, doesn't matter. It's okay. So now we are designed to think 4 times negative, right? And you saw what negative emotions can do to us. It can create self-doubt, fear, anxiety, uh, jealousy, hate, and all those negative emotions we are capable of doing 4 times, exhibiting 4 times. These negative emotions which are stored in our unconscious mind cannot be consciously deleted or removed. This is an automatic response. Our conscious mind will automatically go in unconscious and pick up the information. So if you have lot of self-doubt about yourself stored in unconscious mind, as soon as you think about doing something new, something different, something extra, conscious mind will immediately go and pick up self-doubt. So how do you stop this process? What can you do? So what we can do is we have techniques by means of which we can bypass our conscious mind, connect directly with unconscious and remove that excess negativity. Right. So when we talk about NLP life coach model, so I'm going to share about NLP life coach at the end of the program. So when we talk about NLP life coach model which we have designed, it works in 3 stages. So first stage is you remove negativity from your mind. Second is then you increase the positivity. So uh, it is not always necessary that absence of negativity can means automatically the positivity has increased. Your self confidence has to increase. And then we also use a technique we all know by the name manifestation, where we create the future we always wanted to live at the subconscious level. Remember, 96% of whatever we do every day is controlled by our unconscious mind, right? If we want to achieve anything in our lives, it has to have the unconscious or subconscious support. Very difficult otherwise to kind of achieve success in our lives, right? Even if you look at the world today, it is not that only I know or now you know that our mind is capable of thinking 4 times negative. The whole world knows. The psychologists know, the advertising departments know, politicians know, everybody know. So what they do, they use this negativity to sell their product, right? You look at advertisements. So there are advertisements which are designed to make you feel inferior. When you feel inferior, then you go and buy those products. You feel inferior when you don't use those products. These COVID times have further increased this negativity in us, right? Other important aspect of our life in the modern world is that stress is the highest today. This is the gift to mankind in the modern world. The more you earn, the less you feel you have. Value systems have deteriorated in last couple of years. You cannot trust each other so easily. You could do some 50, 60, 100 years before. Relationships have broken down. 50, 60 years before, we used to live in joint families, right? Brothers, sisters, they live together as long as sisters didn't get married. Their children live together, right? So children will never feel lonely or lack of emotional support. I know people from old generation who loved their cousins, so-called cousins, cousin brothers, sisters today. They love them more than their own brothers and sisters because they were able to form that kind of bond.
Actually, ADHD in children is side effect of singular family.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much for sharing that. Okay. So now this is what has happened. Stress is very high today. Negativity is at the peak. COVID has further intensified that negativity. All social media, movies, TV. If you switch on the TV now, you will be bombarded with negative information. Value systems are going down. Families have broken down. All this has kind of intensified negativity. uh, 1 out of 7 Indian suffers from anxiety and depression today. 70 years before, 80 years before, anxiety and depression was not heard of in India. Right? Very uncommon, very rare. Right? Anxiety and depression is not new. Yeah, and animals, monkeys suffer from anxiety, baboons suffer from anxiety and depression. So that is a separate topic. We can discuss it some other time. Right. So before I tell you what we can do with NLP and as a NLP life coach, what all can be done, let's experience the power of NLP right now. So what I would request you is to keep your cameras on. The more you are able to keep your cameras on, the more impactful it will be. Okay. So thank you very much, Senthil, for your camera. Ami has kept her camera on. Dr. Kavita, thank you very much. Jitendra has kept his camera on. Pehel has kept her camera on. Thank you. Pooja, thank you. Ram Mohan, thank you. Mrunal, right? Thank you. Ruby, thank you. Dr. Vidhi, thank you. Sushanto, Shivaguru, Sebastian, Joby, Meenakshi, thank you very much for keeping your camera on. Vijay, Moses. Okay. So you don't have to do anything. You have to just be comfortably seated. You can be comfortably seated the way you feel comfortable. Not necessary that you have to take a specific pose. I will wait for 20-30 seconds for you so that you can make your arrangements. Be comfortable. So I have to only see you. Have to see you above shoulders. That's good enough for me for today. Okay. Okay. So I'm sure we all are ready. So before we get into the process, you can think about, uh, as per you, what are the negative emotions you want to kind of get rid of, or you feel that they are in excess. I should get away with them, get rid of them, and the negative emotions, sorry, and the positive emotions which you would want to increase. So you can think about those. And during the process, I will not allow anybody to unmute so that we are not disturbed. So I'm sure you are done. You must have kind of decided on the kind of positive emotions you want to increase and the negative you want to decrease. So you can close your eyes. So you can comfortably close your eyes and bring your focus on your breath. Comfortably close your eyes and bring your focus gently on your breath. As you bring your focus on your breath, you will realize the rhythmic motion of your breath. Breath going in, lungs expanding, breath going out, lungs contracting. You can even experience or feel the air around your nostrils when you breathe in and out. While you continue to breathe, you can take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. As you take 3 deep breaths, you will notice sooner or later you are having a heightened sensation around your body. Even the smallest of sounds, you can pick them up easily. Slowly and steadily, you can bring your attention on your hands, on your fingers, and notice heightened sensation around your fingers. When you notice heightened sensation around your fingers, you can slowly and steadily move your attention on your feet and notice heightened sensation around your feet. As you notice heightened sensation around your hands and feet, you can slowly and steadily bring your attention on your shoulders and notice your shoulders are becoming heavy sooner or later. Sooner or later, you will notice your shoulders are becoming heavier. When you notice heaviness in your shoulders, you can nod your head and let me know. So when you notice your shoulders are becoming heavy, you can nod your head and let me know. Thank you. Slowly and steadily, when you notice your shoulders are becoming heavier, you can bring your attention on your elbows and on your fingers and notice your elbows and fingers are becoming heavy. When your shoulders, elbows, and fingers have become heavy, you can bring your attention on your throat and notice dryness in your throat. When you notice dryness in your throat, you can gulp and make it wet. When you notice dryness in your throat, you can gulp and make it wet. Thank you. You can later bring your attention on your eyes and notice your eyes are becoming heavy. You can notice your eyes are becoming heavier. Slowly and steadily, sooner or later, your eyes will become so heavy that you will find difficult to open your eyes. Now I am going to count from 10 to 1 in reverse order. As I start counting from 10 to reverse order, you would go in the deeper state of relaxation. Ready? 10. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 9. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 8. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 7. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 6. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 5. Deep, 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 further deep. 4. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 3. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 2. Deeper, deeper and deeper and deeper. 1. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. You can imagine or pretend to imagine that you are standing in a corridor and there is a door in front of you. You can open the door and go inside the room. This is a big, very big, large room, and you notice there are lights of different colors in this room. These lights of different colors are falling on your body. These different colors of light represents different positive emotions like motivation, happiness, joy, peace, self-confidence, energy, enthusiasm, and so on. As these lights fall on your body, each and every atom, each and every molecule, each and every cell of your body is absorbing these positive energies. While your body absorbs these positive energies, you notice positivity in you increase many folds. See, one of the positive energies you thought for, emotions you thought for in the beginning you wanted most, give it color and see that specific positive emotion increasing in you many folds along with the other positive emotions. As you continue to absorb these positive emotions, you notice there are other people sitting in the room. They are also absorbing these positive energies. There are some vacant spaces. You take one of the vacant space and continue to absorb these positive emotions. The negative emotions are flowing out of your body like electric current flowing out through a wire. See all those excess negative emotions flowing out of your body, especially the negative emotions you wanted to remove in the beginning of the process that you had thought of. See those negative emotions going out of your body, positive emotions increasing manifold. You see me sitting in front of you, giving you all the positive energies, and I giving you positive energies are increasing the positivity in you manifolds. See the Almighty God, the divine power, blessing you from the sky, further increasing positivity in you manifolds. The Almighty God, divine power, blessing you, those blessings falling on your body, and you're absorbing those positive blessings, energies, and see the positivity in you increasing manifolds, negative excess emotions leaving your body. See the tiny divine soldiers blessed by the divine power entering your body and removing all the negativity, increasing positivity manifolds. This negative energy is moving out of your body, positive energy is increasing manifolds, These divine soldiers enter your body through your feet, removing all the negativity from your feet, increasing positivity, relaxing your muscles, killing germs, and then moving towards your knees. And then they move towards your thighs, removing all the negative emotions, increasing positivity in you manifolds, killing all the germs, relaxing all the muscles. See these divine soldiers moving from your thighs to your waist and now into your stomach, removing all the negativity, increasing positivity manifolds, relaxing your muscles, healing all the internal organs and muscles. See these divine soldiers working on your stomach, liver, and the digestive system, improving your digestive system manifolds. See these divine soldiers moving from your stomach to your chest, your shoulders, removing all the negativity from your heart, increasing positivity in you manifolds, healing your heart and all the other internal organs. See these divine soldiers moving into your shoulders, freeing you from all the negative burdens. See these divine soldiers moving in your hands, freeing you to do whatever you want to do in your life. Experience the freedom as the negative emotions go down and you feel positive manifolds. See these divine soldiers moving into your neck and your throat, improving your communication manifolds, healing your thyroid gland, giving you ability to communicate with others. See these divine soldiers moving into your face, removing all the stress from your face, relaxing your facial muscles, creating a glow of self-confidence and happiness and success and peace and joy and many such positive emotions. See these divine soldiers improving your vision, working on your sense of smell and your taste, ability to listen to others, increasing manifolds, observing things, cleaning all the negativity from your brain and your mind, increasing positivity manifolds, improving your ability to think, removing all the blockages. The divine blessings, the positive energies by me and in the room are further increasing positivity in you manifolds. As you sit there, you notice you are breathing in goodness and breathing out goodness manifolds. Breathing in goodness and breathing out goodness manifolds. See this goodness spreading in your family. Your loved ones are breathing in goodness and breathing out goodness manifolds. See this goodness spreading in your family and in your neighborhood. See this goodness spreading from your neighborhood to your town, your city, your state, your country, and the whole world. Everyone is breathing in goodness and breathing out goodness manifolds. Give this goodness and color and see this goodness spreading in the whole world. See the positivity in you rising to a level you have never experienced before. Request your unconscious to increase this positivity manifolds. Request your unconscious to support you, to help you in creating a life you always wanted. Promise your unconscious that you will connect with your unconscious regularly. I'm also requesting your unconscious, you also request your unconscious to help you, support you, and promise the unconscious that you will continue to connect with your unconscious on regular basis. See your unconscious responding with happiness completely and easily agreeing to your request. When your unconscious accepts our suggestions and requests, you will see yourself breathing more deeply. When you breathe deeply, we will know that our unconscious has accepted our suggestion. When your unconscious has accepted the suggestion, give this peak state of yours a color. Fold this color, which is in a circle, and keep it in your pocket. Whenever you need this optimum state, you can open this circle and experience this optimum state. This optimum state is going to stay with you forever. Request your unconscious to remind you to open this circle wherever you need it. Your unconscious knows when you would need it, and it will help you remind and open this circle automatically. When your unconscious has accepted your request and your suggestion with the promise that you will connect with him again, you can slowly come out of the room. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and slowly and steadily you will start coming from relaxation state to the normal state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to count 1 to 5 once again. And now, after I finish counting, you can slowly open your eyes. 1. Integrate. 2. Integrate. 3. Integrate. All bodies and personalities integrate with your physical body totally and completely right now. Integrate. 3, 4, 5. Integrate, integrate. And slowly now you can open your eyes. So you can take couple of seconds. You can have water if it is around you, and you can share with me how you felt during the process. You can use the chat box and you can unmute and tell me. I would prefer to hear your voice. However, if you are unable to unmute, you can share your experience. I will allow you to unmute now. Yes. Now you have the option to unmute on now. You can use the chat box.
Yes, sir. I would like to share.
Yeah, please.
To be ma'am, you can go ahead if you want to.
Okay, okay. Please go ahead.
Actually, I felt very light. Initially, it was very difficult. I was not able to get to that room. I found it challenging getting to that room. But once I got there, then there are certain ideas which were disturbed. I mean, I was not getting the way through how to get those ideas implemented. So it showed me the way, the idea how to get that implemented. So yes, it is feeling very relaxed and uh, direction. I got the direction. I'm feeling that I have some direction.
Thank you very much for sharing, Pahel, and thank you very much for participating in this process. More you can share now how others can. Yeah,
I'm also feeling very happy and relaxed, but still I am feeling my eyes are not opening pura.
yeah. That is because that is
Hmm.
probably you can go and sleep now peacefully.
Hmm. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
God bless. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you for joining in, Dr. Ruby.
Thank you, sir.
So was good, but sometimes I was getting diverted and with different thoughts in between. So this is the shorter version of what I have done because of the lack of time. When we meet for a proper session, I would do this. I will take at least 45 minutes, somewhere around 45 minutes to 60 minutes to kind of bypass your conscious mind and connect directly with your unconscious. So, what is NLP? NLP is the process by means of which we bypass your unconscious mind, sorry, bypass your conscious mind and connect it with your unconscious. Okay, so completely relaxing is what Jitendra says. Thank you very much. Uh, you can, of course, you're free to unmute also and share. I'm waiting for your uh, feedback on how you felt during the process. Something wrong with my body? Okay. Yeah.
Shall I, sir?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, I am regular aura and chakra meditation person. And during this session, I felt very good vibrations around my body. And I felt very much rainbow, good colors around my body. And as my body is accepting everything very easily, and it was so relaxing.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kavita, for sharing. See, I have done more than these sessions for more than 500 people, one to one also, and online also. And I have done it on people who have been doing meditation for more than 15 years. But
Yes,
the
sir.
kind of relaxation you feel through this process, very difficult to feel when you are doing meditation on your own.
True.
Right. And simply because it is because I am there to guide you. So I am not in the deeper state, but I am
Actually,
taking,
yes.
I am
Guidance
hold,
gives us very
yeah,
positive effect in that.
positive effect. That is why
Very
you were
true.
able to go deeper. Because
Yes.
after you go deeper, you cannot give suggestions to yourself, right? So there has to be somebody who can hold you and take you in that deeper state.
Yes, very true. Very
So
perfect. Thank you very much.
welcome. So that's the power of the technique which we are experiencing. So this is not actually covered in NLP. Uh, this is a technique which I kind of designed uh, during my experience. I saw that this is what works really well.
Very true. Thank you.
Welcome, and thank you very much for joining in as well and
Of course,
participating in
it's
this
our
process.
privilege.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to share? And so we can quickly move to the rest of the part. Not much is left now. Okay. So here my slides are back. Okay. So as a life coach, what can when I say NLP life coach means you are using NLP to remove negativity, increase positivity, and help people achieve live the kind of life they always wanted. And when I say people, it means you can also do it on yourself, plus you can do it on others as well. Okay. So what all we can do? We can improve our self-awareness. So we can change our perceptions. We can change our belief system. Right. Whatever we want to achieve in our lives, there are a lot of belief systems which can stop us from reaching there. Right. A very common example people give is what is your belief about money? Right. And now when I say belief about money doesn't mean that what you think about money consciously, what you think about money subconsciously. Right. So you remember 90s movies, Amitabh Bachchan, superstar, and at that time it was like rich people become rich by exploiting poor. So it is not a great idea to become rich, right? And many of us, even today, hold that belief somewhere. Money will bring problems, right? Money will create enemies. People, there will be dons starting calling you for ransom, right? So all those kind of beliefs can be there. I'm not saying it is there always with everyone, but yeah, with most of us, those beliefs will always be there, which will tell us that money is not good, money is the root of all evil. Remember that saying, which is not really true in the modern world. Without money you can't do anything. Even you can't do anything good without money, right? If I want to open a orphanage or old age home or hospital, for that I need money. Very difficult to achieve all this without money. Either I earn money or I get money from somebody else, but we need those resources to do good for the society. So money is the key. Money is the essential thing which we need to do. So what is our belief system? Self-awareness. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Where I am getting stuck? How can I move it? So like Pahel got that insight while she was in the room, probably. Now she may not be in a position to describe 100%, but probably in a day or two or even in a week, she will know what are the ways forward. So increasing our self-awareness, positive attitude, improving our attitude, making it positive, right? Beating stress. So this, with the help of NLP, we can remove the stress from our body. Health and addiction. People want to lose weight. So losing weight involves exercise, and it also requires uh, control on what we eat. Right? So NLP can help you lose weight by increasing that self-control so that you are able to control what you eat, and also will motivate you to go for exercise every day. Painful memories. It can help you remove past painful memories. So people have past, we all have some kind of past, some traumatic experiences, and that can be removed. Psychosomatic diseases. So people feel pain in their body. They go to the doctor. They don't find anything. Right. So that can be taken care of with NLP. Sleep disorders. Sleep disorders. I have come across people who had difficulty in sleeping. They were not able to sleep for 3 days, 4 days. I have helped them. I have helped them sleep very well. Dealing with fears, removing fears. Human beings are born with only two fears. That is fear of falling and loud noises. Rest are required during our journey of life. Help you succeed. So, how many of us know what they want to achieve in their lives? What is the purpose of our lives? How many of us actually know for sure that this is the purpose of my life? You can use the chat box and you can tell me. How many of us are actually sure that this is the kind of life I want to live? This is the thing I want to do in my world. Still working to find out. Well, says thank you very much. There was a research done in US on teenagers. Only 2% of teenagers, less than 2%, in fact, knew what they want to achieve in their life. So, with the help of NLP, we can go to subconscious and understand what can be the purpose of our life. Opportunities. How many of us feel that there you lack opportunities to grow and develop? How many of you feel? Type yes if you feel yeah there are lack of opportunities, and if you don't feel so you can write no, or you can unmute also and tell me I have missed opportunities. Yeah. So why did you miss opportunities? Probably you didn't see them as an opportunity. right? See, even the largest company in the world has missed opportunities. Like if you look at Bill Gates, uh, he's always in the top 10 richest person in the world. Operating system Windows used everywhere, right? But they didn't invent Facebook. They didn't invent WhatsApp, right? They didn't design Android for phones, right? So a company like Microsoft have missed so many opportunities. They didn't design Google, right? Even though they were market leaders in uh, operating systems. So when we company like Microsoft with lakhs of people working, they can't see opportunities. Naturally, there are opportunities around us which we cannot see, we are not aware of. With the help of NLP, we can help you find those opportunities, find solutions to the issues, the challenges you are facing, make you more creative. Communicating with self and others. So when I talk about communication, how I communicate with me holds key to the kind of life I am going to live. What kind of self talk I have with myself. Then, how do I talk to others? How do I communicate with others? And how do I communicate with the environment or the mother nature? All these three put together, this communication is actually going to decide what kind of life I am going to live. Attract wealth, fame, improve relationships. When I tell you to think about your spouse, close your eyes and think about your spouse. If you see your spouse image as angry, grumpy, shouting, complaining, unhappy, unsatisfied, will that relationship be good? No. If you close your eyes and see your spouse smiling, talking to you happily, laughing, that kind of relationship is going to work. So what kind of images we have stored, information we have stored at the subconscious level about our spouse is going to kind of decide our relationship. So we can, with the help of NLP techniques, we can make people's life happy, right? Now this is for participants. So there are two things you can do. Either you can learn NLP so that you can use it on self and others, or the second thing is you can take support of life coach like me who can use different NLP techniques to help you go through the issues or challenges you are going through your lives, or even if everything is normal, to move forward in our lives. How can I move forward? How can I move ahead in my life? Right. So for this, I have designed a 5-hour course, 1 hour every week. Now in this, what I do, as soon as you enroll for the course, what I do is first I talk to you and understand what are the challenges and what you actually want to achieve in this process. Together we can define a goal that this is what I want to achieve after the end of this session. So once this goal has been defined, we will go through the process every hour, 1 hour every week, once in a week, 1 hour. In this 1 hour, we are going to use techniques, and there would be some other participants also together, like we were there on Zoom, and we can use these techniques together. So first part will be to remove negativity, then increase positivity, and then achieve the life, uh, live the life we always wanted. How to achieve that life, right? After that, okay. Now this entire process we understood what it does. Now Uh, the date which I have mentioned here is not correct. What we are planning to do is from 12th of April. However, I will confirm it in 1 or 2 days. Right. What I am going to do is, especially for the benefit of our people, of our participants, I am going to charge for this 5 1 hour course is 2,700 all inclusive, and you can pay it in three parts as well, 900 rupees each. And along with this, I'm going to do free two one-to-one sessions also in this. So 5 sessions will be in group between 9 and 10, And for these one-to-one sessions, we can decide a time, and based on our both the convenience, we can use this 1 hour where I will use one-to-one techniques with you to help you achieve, live the life you always wanted. So this is more about creating the life at the subconscious level. Also, these free meditation sessions will be on, so you can use this. Plus, I will also teach you mindful meditation during this program. So it doesn't take 2 or 3 minutes to understand what is mindful meditation. I have done a program also on that separately. So you will learn this and you can use it on your own, right? And like if you attend tomorrow's session also, and then you get into the process, you get a certificate for participation as well, because I will explain what is subconscious mind more in detail, right? So this is about the program. So uh, every person who is successful in this world, like Jack Welch, Sachin Tendulkar, all the great sportsmen, they all had at least one coach, and the job of the coach was to help them kind of mentally stay strong against all odds, or against all the pressure which they face when they are playing, and or even the CEOs or the people at the senior level, they face huge amount of stress and pressure. So that can be done, that can be used, NLP can be used with them, right? And then, you should not miss tomorrow's session. You can use the same link and join tomorrow at 8:30, and this will be 90 minutes. Actually, we exceeded half an hour today. Tomorrow it will be at till 10, and I'm going to tell you more about subconscious mind. And tomorrow we are going to do a process in which I'm going to kind of create a future you always wanted at subconscious level. So today I have removed negativity. Tomorrow we will create a future at subconscious level, right? And there is another program which I have for you. That is one is I am doing a half day session free of cost on 10th of April, where we are going to learn the life coach and a life coach model in 4 hours. So what is NLP more in detail? What is life coach? What is coaching? How it works? What are the skills required? How NLP can be used for as a life coach practitioner, as a life coach. And from 17th onwards, this is for the participants who want to become a certified NLP practitioner. So the techniques which we are going to use during the program, these 5 hours, if you want to learn these techniques and use it in your profession, you can use it if you are a teacher, you are a counselor, you are a trainer, you are a psychiatrist, like Dr. Bedi is a psychiatrist, and she has enrolled for the program. Even doctors come to our program, because when the treatment is long, if the patient is going through a longer treatment, his mental state creates a huge impact. So if he doesn't have the right mental stage, even the medicines will not be as effective as they should be, right? Because we know that 96% of whatever we do is controlled by unconscious, and unconscious controls our state of mind. So very important if during such treatments, so doctors they either send their patients to us, or they also learn NLP out of curiosity, and continue to practice also whenever they find time. So tomorrow session, where we are going to do manifestation technique, attract health, wealth, money, happiness, and success. I spoke about transformation workshop, 1 hour uh, every week, 5 week session, only for 2,700 rupees. People come to me for one-to-one counseling. I charge anything between 900 to 1,500 rupees per session. So this is what I am giving as a group. We can come together, and uh, it becomes easy for you, affordable for people who find it difficult to uh, going through tough times, can manage this, and we can create impressions at the subconscious level, which can help them improve their lives and lead their lives happily. And then we have this NLP life coach on 10th of April. You can message us and we will share you the registration link. You can register for these 4 hours. It is free of cost. And then from 17th, 5 Sundays, This is where we are going to uh, learn NLP techniques, and the charges I will tell you tomorrow during the session, or you can message me and I will share it with you. Okay. And if you enroll for NLP practitioner course starting from 17th, so you also get an additional life coach certificate. So you attend 10th April, you get a life coach certificate, and from 17th, if when you complete the course, you get NLP practitioner certificate. If you don't enroll from NLP practitioner's course, you learn the model, but you don't get the certificate for that. Right? If you have any questions, you are free to ask. And if you really enjoyed my session, you can give me a recommendation on LinkedIn or go on my YouTube channel. You should actually go back to the YouTube channel, watch your facial expression, your body language, how it changed during the process. Right? I could see it from on Dr. Kavita, I could see it on Pearl's face because they were quite close. How, as I was giving suggestions, there were changes in their body language, which showed that there was some change happening at the internal level. So you should go and watch that. It will be there live on YouTube. So if you have any questions, you are free to ask. I will wait for 30 seconds. Thank you, sir. It's an amazing session. Thanks, Pahel, for participating. I look forward to your participation tomorrow as well.
Sure, sir.
Thank you. Telegram joining group. Yeah, I will share the link with you. My team will do it by tomorrow.
So, are we
So,
going to do some reprogramming practice also in the tomorrow session?
what we did just now and what we are going to tomorrow is reprogram. Okay. So, what is reprogramming exactly?
To reprogram mind for new memories and learning.
Yeah. So now what did we do? We removed negativity from your mind, right? We
Hmm.
increased positivity. You were able to see probably in a vague way how we can move forward. So this is reprogramming. So this is what is happening at subconscious level. Now you may not experience the impact fully right now. But when you join tomorrow and then after 2 days when you look back, probably you can see larger change happening in your life.
Okay.
See, if you're talking about this 5 hour course, okay. So if you miss, now what happens is if you miss this, okay, so you will miss one technique probably which you were not able to do. In that case, right, either you can attend the next batch, or if we have time when we do one-to-one session, at that time we can cover that up. एक आध दिन होगा तो we can do that. We can either cover that up during one-to-one session, or you can attend that specific technique in the next batch. See, all the 5 days cannot be done. Only one day can be done. Welcome. So it depends on how much time you have, how much time I have. We will fix one-to-one session timing. Then you have missed something, so we cover that up in that one-to-one session by extending it by 30 minutes or so. Okay. So if you want to bring transformation in your own life, you should join this transformation workshop. If you want to learn NLP life skills and take it as a additional profession, or if you are an HR professional, L&D professional, a corporate employee, or you are a doctor, or you are into healing, counseling, psychiatry, where you talk about uh, emotional wellness, mental health. If you are into advertising, if you are into influencing, sales, communication. Then NLP practitioners course where we learn NLP in detail will definitely work wonders for you. We can come see. This is an interesting question. I can't see your name, but thank you very much for asking this. See, when we talk about physical issues, right? See, when you join my group, there are people who have attended my sessions. They have taken one-to-one sessions with me, and you can ask group, and they will tell you. I have people who had broken relationships. They were going through traumatic times, so I helped them come out of those trauma because of the broken relationship, sleep disorders. There are people in our group who have kind of got rid of sleep disorders, anxiety issues, lack of self-confidence issues. There are people in our group who came to me with this, and I have helped them in many ways. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure, Peh. Okay. So when we talk about physical issues, right, there can be two parts to it. To a when it is related to internal organs, right? What what can be done is, along with the medicines or the treatment you are taking, at the mental level, if you are receptive, if you are ready to recover, you will be able to do it faster, right? However, if somebody says in an unfortunate accident, I have lost my hand, so with the NLP, you can do something about it. No, I can't. So it's gone means it's gone, right? However, if there is something you're going through a treatment and you want to recover faster, then with the help of NLP techniques, we can help you do that. Okay. So great. Thank you very much for your valuable time. Wonderful doing this session with you all. Do join in same time and also share it with your friends and colleagues. Very important, because like you spread goodness during the process, we should share this so that other people also benefit. Thank you, Pahel. Look forward to see you tomorrow. Yeah, your immune system will definitely improve. Yeah, thank you very much and have a wonderful time till tomorrow. See you then. Bye. Take care. This is Sanjay Goyal signing off. Good
Good night,
night.
sir.
Good night.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Good night.
Good night.
Welcome.
Good night.